The ShedCast.
Welcome to the NFL.
Where we discuss all things sports, music, and whatever else we want to talk about. Bringing you the hottest artists, music, and exclusive interviews. And a long list of updated sports talk. The only place you can find the hottest podcast on Apple and Spotify is right here on the ShedCast. Now, here's your host, Harvey.
Let's go!
Yo, it's the Halloween stream, guys.
Yo.
What's going on?
Exciting.
You guys ready? You guys ready?
Yeah, let's get spooky.
I've been ready. You been ready?
Hey, I've been ready. Hey, all right. So, big thing right now. We're on YouTube.
We are on
First
YouTube.
time back on YouTube. I'm super excited.
I'm
Super
excited
pumped.
too.
Let's do it.
You guys ready? And then, hey,
Thanks for having us,
say hi to
YouTube.
TikTok. Say hi
Hello,
to
TikTok.
Hello,
YouTube.
TikTok and Sean for calling me out.
Yo, he called you out hard.
Yeah, studying my lines. Come on, dude.
So this is exciting because we're doing it live, and live is fun.
Live is fun. It's the best way to do it.
Live is fun. So,
Turn my headphones up a little bit.
oh, I'm turning you up. Well, it's a Halloween special. You guys ready for it? Because I am.
Got the
Let's-
We
spooky
got
music
a
going.
little creepy back here. We
Let's
got the
get
spider
spooky.
webs.
Let's
You
get
know,
spooky.
what is that? Monday's Halloween.
Yeah,
sir.
Monday is Halloween.
I'm excited.
What are you dressing up as?
It's upstairs, and I probably should have brought it down, but I have a Beetlejuice mask.
Okay. It's
So
like Kevin Costner Beetlejuice.
Kevin Costner wasn't in Beetlejuice.
Yeah, you're way off.
Kevin Costner was not in Beetlejuice.
No.
You're right.
Nope.
Dang.
You want a second shot at
You
that?
see, nah. you see that there's
Michael
Beetle-
Keaton.
That's what I said.
You're way off.
You see that there's a
Way
second
They con-
Beetlejuice coming out.
they can-
Johnny Depp
They confirmed a second one,
with Johnny Depp.
but he's not going to be Beetlejuice though, because Michael Keaton's coming back as
Oh,
Beetlejuice.
shit. Maybe he's
And Winona Ryder is coming back as her normal self, but he's going to be in it. I don't know how, and I think that they waited until he was done with his trial to come back and be like, "Hey, I'm
Oh,
ready to
Johnny
work."
Depp?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
because he wasn't in the original, right?
No.
no, he was never anything to do with it.
Yeah. I've seen Beetlejuice like twice my whole life.
Man, slacker.
For real,
It was okay.
it's a great movie.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Great
Yes,
is like a stretch.
For-
Like Titanic was great. You know what I mean?
Titanic was good for the art part.
Like in
and that
top
was it.
5 movies, no one's having Beetlejuice in that.
I do.
I don't have Titanic
Top
in my top
five?
5.
Top 5.
I don't have Titanic in my top 5. Yeah, that's just a.
I'm a huge Michael Keaton fan, especially when he was Batman back in the
Absolutely
90s.
Batman,
Like,
yeah.
killed it. And then
Wait, he was Batman. That was Kevin Costner.
no, Michael Keaton. Come on.
0 for 2.
But yeah, happy Halloween, everyone. I'm excited. What's going on? So we got some scary stories to get into. I mean, I do.
I got a couple.
I do. Do you have any? You sent a link to the group about Ball Cemetery.
Yeah,
About Ball Cemetery that we went to was 11 years ago. Well, that's when that video was made, was 11 years ago.
Okay. All right.
the audio cut out like halfway through, so then
It
like
did. It sounded like
and
you guys
there-
screamed and ran. But
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you it was so long ago.
it looks like you guys were running from something.
It's spooky. We should go out there one night.
I don't know.
I don't like that, man. Okay, so there was what is that museum of haunted artifacts?
Yo, in Omaha,
It was in Plattsmouth. Now it's in Omaha.
downtown.
So funny story. Me and Vanessa were gonna go, and like we watch hella scary movies, or we used to. We used to watch hella scary movies, but like crazy things kept happening. During these, during the time that we're watching these movies. Well, we're like, all right, so let's go to this place. Let's go to the haunted artifacts. Let's go look at some crazy shit. And kind of smoked before.
Yeah.
And I got way too paranoid. And I'm like,
Let's go. Come home with me.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, like you're pregnant, like I don't want
You don't want the
something to like
juju on you.
latch
Yeah,
onto
yeah,
us,
yeah.
and then we bring it home, and then all the haunted shit starts happening. I don't want that. I don't want any of that.
I don't blame you. I mean, I had an experience at Ball Cemetery, and
Oh,
so
you've been there?
I've been there. Oh heck yeah, I've been there.
You didn't tell us that last time. When
Well, I
brought the
know
story
because I
up.
saved it for Halloween, guys. Come on. So no, I've been there. If you're not familiar with it, it is in Louisville, Nebraska. in between Springfield and Louisville, mostly Louisville though. But you go on this little dirt road, it kind of takes you back and winds you back. But once you get there, man, it's like all these trees are just hung over all the way through.
Like they drank too much?
Yeah, something like that. But it's creepy because it's like any other haunted movie. Like any
Like stereotypical.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be.
like they're just hanging over, and it's just creepy.
Yeah.
And so we drive in, and we all park, and we have all our lights off. But it's very sketchy because you have a guy that watches that property because it's part of his property or something.
Supposedly.
But they chase you out with like guns and stuff, and like they'll shoot in the air.
That sounds scary. I'm
it's
not
crazy.
going.
And so
I don't want to get shot.
your goal is to go all the way to the end and then
And
touch
not die, yeah.
and then touch all four corners of the cemetery. And if you can do it, something happens. So we seen like glowing orbs, like green lights, and like as soon as we seen them, we started walking back. We're like, no, we're not messing with this. We started walking back.
Yeah, I'm out.
And then all of a sudden these headlights started coming. So we thought it was like maybe warning us, hey, there's somebody coming, get out. As soon as we got in, we got out, and that guy was driving past us, and he chased us all the way. And we hit about 110 miles an hour on the highway trying to get away from this guy. He followed us all the way into Miller.
Candy cane.
Dude, it was terrible.
Been there a handful of times and never once had anybody chase us out of there.
Really?
We had, so you go in there and you touch all four corners, but then as you said, headlights come down that dirt road, and it was another group of people
Trying
coming
to
to
do
do.
the
Oh,
same.
you got
trying to
lucky.
do
It was
the
another
same
group of
thing. Yeah.
people.
What if it was just like another group of people just trying to mess with you?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was the guy in the
Get
truck.
off my lawn,
It
you
was
hooligans.
it was the caretaker. It for sure was a caretaker. Like I'm pretty sure. He drives an old beat up truck. I'm pretty sure it's him.
I've never been chased out of there, but we got out of there thinking we were going to get chased out of there.
Well, I mean that's the mentality I would have. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know that was gonna happen if I would have went there again.
Man, I've been to Humboldt Park in the daytime.
Talk about Humboldt Park because I'm kind of curious about Humboldt Park.
Okay, so
I haven't been there in years.
yeah,
Right?
Humboldt Park. I mean, like the myth is there's like a lot of speculation around Humboldt Park. They say like an albino colony lives there, and they don't.
Now
But
you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Ain't
if
never
they
seen
do,
'em.
they're in the hills, like 100%. But yeah, I mean, rumor has it a bunch of like satanic rituals used to happen like in the early 1900s and whatnot. And even still to this day, people report like seeing some cultic
Stuff, yeah,
like,
rituals.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, there's a myth where you go up the steps, and if you count, you count the steps as you go up, and as you come back down, you count again, and nobody ever gets the same number. It's always off by like 3 or 4 steps.
See, I try
Crazy.
to bust that.
People just
before.
don't know how to count, but
That's what I feel.
Those stairs or those steps
They're
are so
uneven.
busted that
Yeah.
that's why you always get that uneven number.
But it still freaks you out if
Yeah.
you don't put logic to it.
But we were there like in the day, and like same thing, man. Like we like pull up, as me and my old roommate Paul, and we pull up, and the trees are like weeping, and it's actually like a fact that they used to do like lynchings there
Yep.
in the
Yeah.
early 1900s,
Yeah,
1800s, whatnot.
it's facts too. That's the
Yeah.
crazy thing.
So like when you just go in there, it's already eerie because like, you just kind of
Yep.
like, oh man, someone was just right here,
Yep.
like 100 years ago. So we get in there, and it's like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, but it's like around this time. So like the sun is starting to set, it's a little orange outside, and it's just us two in this wooded area. You can see everything because the leaves have fallen and whatnot. And like we get to Devil's Slide, and Devil's Slide is just like a lookout point, and rumor has it like there was people living under there because there's like a little tunnel that goes in. I'm not going in that tunnel, so I don't know. But like as we're there, like we hear like a tree branch break, and we're like, oh, what is that?
Something.
And we're like, okay. And then next thing you know, like you just hear like leaves ruffle, and like it sounds like just doo doo doo, like big steps coming towards us, and we couldn't see anything. I dipped, bro. Like I was faster than Paul. I was gone,
I would have been gone.
bro. And like I'm dead sprinting down a hill, like skipping steps. I'm running next to the steps. I'm jumping on steps, jumping off steps. I'm like hitting parkour, trying to get out of there.
Parkour.
Yeah, man. I think it was probably like a bunny rabbit or something, but it scared me.
Hey, it was still something that scared.
You've never been there, Harvey?
To
Humboldt Park.
no, I've never been to Humboldt Park.
It's been years. But as he said, it's devil. They got devil slide and the staircase. They call it the stairs to hell or whatever.
No way.
Yep.
Yeah. But like the crazy thing is like you can actually like look up like there's YouTube videos. A guy like goes in there and like just documents everything, and in one of them there's like a pentagram, just like engraved into like the wall like of I don't know. There's like this little gazebo type thing, I guess.
So I heard something about it, and it's from my dad when he was in college. But he said they used to like hang dead animals from the trees.
Yeah.
Like there's a tree right in the middle, like somewhere. And he said they used to like do like these little chants around the tree.
Yeah,
at the
ritual.
bottom.
Yeah,
And
satanic
then like
ritual.
he said that he went up there after they left, and he went in there and there's just a bunch of dead animals hanging from the tree.
Yep.
No way. Screw that.
Let's go field trip.
That's in my old backyard.
Correct.
That's creepy.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think like the whole Amber Alert term came from this girl named Amber, and they actually found her remains at Homo Park.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that a lot.
Yep.
And that was like a big, it was a
big
kidnapping,
thing, yeah.
kidnapping and all that stuff.
Yep. So they found her remains there, I believe. Hope I'm not misspeaking and looking stupid because I already said Kevin Costner.
No, I mean it sounds pretty close. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I remember the story. I don't know
Vaguely,
if that's
yeah.
where the whole Amber Alert started, but I do remember that story.
But her name
as a
was
kid.
Amber, though, wasn't
I
it?
believe it was Amber.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
yeah,
Spooky.
it's crazy. I mean,
Homo Park is cursed.
Home Park is freaking cursed, and I don't like it.
I believe in like all that stuff too. You know what I mean?
Oh, I
Like,
do. I do too.
I don't think like Annabelle and stuff like that is like real, but I do believe like evil is like for real, just like Among Us. And if you let it in, that's when people do crazy stuff.
I'm a Ghost Adventures guy. So
I believe in spirits too.
everything I watch on Ghost Adventures, I'm telling you, is real. You don't believe me?
Everything?
Bro,
Everything.
bro, Ghost Adventures is like the worst show for me to watch. It's
I feel
so
like it's
corny.
staged.
It's
Yeah.
so corny, dude. It is so staged.
You think so?
Bro, I'm about to
Absolutely.
put you on. There's this movie called Haunting of
Connecticut.
Is it the Haunting of No. There's a movie, though. It's
Nah.
called Haunting of Something.
I'll
Yeah,
find
there's
it,
a
bro.
couple of
It's on
them.
Amazon Prime. You got Amazon Prime?
Do I got it on
Okay.
Prime?
Yeah, it's 2022. If you don't have Amazon Prime, get yourself Amazon Prime.
For real, though.
Sponsor.
I wish. I mean, we do better than the NFL games that are playing on there.
Yeah, I'd
Oh,
say
definitely.
so. I'd say so.
I still
mean,
haven't watched
that's not
the
hard
game
to
on
do.
there.
I'm just saying, Denver looked like crap, and everything else on Thursday night looked like crap.
I don't-
Who
I
played?
don't-
Who
I don't wanna
played? Who
talk about
played?
it.
Who played yesterday? Was it? It was
Baltimore,
Tampa
and
Bay.
Tampa Bay.
That was not even fun to watch.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it.
That was not fun to watch at all.
Tampa Bay lost.
Well, yeah, Tampa Bay lost.
What was it? Tom Brady just passed Ben Roethlisberger for the most sacked quarterback.
Did he?
Yep.
I did not
That's
see
an
that.
embarrassing list to be on too, because I looked at that list and it is not pretty.
I mean,
Peyton Manning's on that list.
that's just what happens when you have longevity, though. He's been there for so much longer than everybody
Well,
except
yeah.
for Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, I still wish Big Ben was there though.
Mm-hmm.
He'd probably have a winning season right now. He doesn't give up.
Absolutely not.
I think so.
No.
I don't think Ben is saving that season right now.
You're probably right. Probably right.
Najee Harris himself couldn't do it.
Well, of course, you guys did your picks in week 6.
Trash.
So
Yeah.
Horrible.
Washington and Chicago game, that was very interesting to watch.
Bro, my Packers lost to the Jets, dude.
Yeah, it was bad, but
Wow.
Commanders beat the Bears, and I'm kind of sad because the Bears, they have a good team, they have a good young quarterback.
The Bears got a good defense.
They just
They do.
traded away one of their defensive ends as well.
Yeah, it's to the Rams, right?
Is it the Rams? Either way,
Either way.
they're good. They're good, like defensive. They can stop stuff, but
Let's look up who and what got traded.
Ravens and Giants, that was a good one. It was a close one, 24-20. I like the close ones.
I like Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Dude's a savage.
You know, I was surprised the Colts and Jags.
Oh, speaking of Giants, so Wan'Dale Robinson's kind of showing out this year.
You're right.
I like it.
You're
I
right.
like it. I like
There's
seeing the old Husker flourish.
You know, not to get off topic with the NFL, but old boy from LSU that plays as a wide receiver for Nebraska right now. He came over from LSU with Mickey Thomas.
Washington or Palmer, Trey Palmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude is legit.
Yeah, he's the truth, bro. And I'm hoping that he's willing to stick with
He will.
Mickey Joseph.
He will. But even the quarterback right now is like, hey, we don't want to see Mickey go. Like, we want to see him stay.
Yeah, even if he's not head coach, keep him as
I'd say still keep him as something.
wide receiver coach again or something. Yeah,
Quarterback coach, maybe. He's good at what he does.
he's too big of a vibe for Nebraska to let him go.
If they don't keep him as head coach, he is not staying.
No, he won't. Definitely won't.
Definitely won't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't. That's disrespectful as hell.
yeah.
Especially if he leads them to a winning season.
Or to a bowl game, which
I
they're
feel
on
like
track for.
You got to give him a chance. Give him like a 2-year contract. Or something.
They're on. If they end up winning a few more games, they're going to be at bowl game.
Yeah,
Like right now, they're bowl eligible. Technically speaking, right now.
We gotta win, man.
I know we do.
NFL.
Yeah. So, Patriots and Browns. Who do you guys have for Patriots and Browns?
Patriots.
Patriots.
I don't even see it. Oh yeah, I had the Pats.
Patriots. Yeah. So they did win 38-15. Bengals and Saints. I think I said Saints, but the Bengals came out on top.
I had Bengals.
You had Cincinnati too.
Yeah, I had Bengals.
Buccaneers and Steelers. Boy, what a game!
I had Tampa Bay win that one, but
Yeah.
that did not happen.
Do you know Steelers are one of the only other teams that only have one logo on one side of their helmet?
They're the only team, aren't
What?
they?
They might be the only
They're
team.
the only
I was
team.
like, who's the other team?
Nobody else. That's crazy.
Mm.
They just have one
One logo.
one
on the
logo
side.
on one side and just black on the other.
Yep.
Mm.
They have little numbers though on the other side, don't they? Or their numbers
No, I
on their
believe
back
it's
on
on
the
the back.
helmets. Yeah,
It's on
they're
the back.
split between the
Yeah,
line. That's
yeah.
right. 49ers and Falcons. 49ers are looking like trash. Galapagos,
I had San Francisco.
whatever his name is. What's his name?
Garoppolo, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, he might be leaving too.
They were
had-
supposed to get rid of him before the season.
Who'd you
They're
have?
lucky they didn't because Trey Lance got
Oh
hurt.
no.
Well, they
No.
just got McCaffrey from Carolina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. I like
So-
McCaffrey if he could stay.
Healthy.
Yeah,
But he's been benched for a while.
yeah, because he's been hurt forever.
Yeah, but he was ready to come back. They just weren't ready to put him back. Who'd you have? 49ers?
Yeah, I had 49ers.
Dang, that was a
Very
tough
top,
one.
Very
Can't
top.
even find him.
Very top.
Yeah, it's right there.
Very top. Oh yeah.
Jets and Packers.
Yeah, I think we all
Packs
chose
go down.
the Pack, and what
Yeah.
a letdown.
So we got
27
Bills.
to
We got
10.
Bills this week.
That ain't gonna be a win either.
Definitely.
I mean,
It's not happening. It's not happening.
Hold on, man. I get it. All right, I get it. But if it does, we're back on track. Which
Wishful
it
thinking.
won't. It
Was it like a
won't.
10% chance?
I've seen crazy.
Are
I've
they,
seen
are
crazier
they in
things.
Buffalo or are they in?
I'm pretty sure they're in Buffalo.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Oh, I give you a 2.5% chance,
It's gonna be a hard game to
All
win.
right, all right.
especially in Buffalo.
I'm pretty sure that
Buffalo's not too far from Wisconsin. There's gonna be a lot
It's
of
not.
fans at that game.
It's
there
not.
might be, but it's. I mean, as much as you want
It's
to
a big
say you
game.
have fans there, it's just.
I get it.
they're not-
The talents, bro. The thing is, the Packers are supposed to have like on paper they're supposed to have the #1 defense, but they don't. On paper, they should though.
Just like Denver is like, oh my God, we're getting freaking great Wilson, and here he
Yeah.
is on trash because on
But
paper he looked good, but he's
If our
trash.
wide receivers catch the ball, man, we stand a chance. If Aaron Rodgers throws
Who's
dimes,
Rod-
we
who's-
have a chance.
is Rodgers and Dobbs like the ultimate Dobbs, right?
Yeah.
Dobbs is like that's the duo, right?
Nah, it's Allen. It's Lazard. Lazard is his favorite. Tanyan's probably second. Then Dobbs is up there
I mean,
because he doesn't have anyone. Christian Watson's been hurt.
I think the last interview that Rodgers gave, he was talking about we're rebuilding. Do you think that's true?
I know for a fact that's true. I know for a fact that's
I feel like
true.
that's every Packers.
I
fan
feel like
excuse is
no,
when
I
they're-
feel like that's every losing team
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
the NFL is we're
you
rebuilding. They're
can't
always
sta-
rebuilding.
You cannot stay on top forever.
No, because you know where
Like
everyone's
the
going.
Patriots are rebuilding right now.
They're not going to get back anytime soon. They're gone for a while.
I mean,
but-
you have to. No one said that the rebuilding process takes one season.
No, yeah,
That takes 5 to 10 seasons, man.
it's just I think he's done. I think he's mentally checked out. He's just working to get that money.
Maybe. I think the genius got some left in him.
He's gonna end up being like a general manager somewhere.
You think so?
Bill, absolutely. Look at John Elway,
John Elway?
or not John Elway. Lynch. He's the
Yeah.
GM of San Francisco right now.
He is. He is. No. Oh yeah, San
Yeah.
Francisco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
I don't know. It's a crazy time right now in the NFL. I want to go back to Vikings and Dolphins. Dolphins just won for Week 7 though. That was a good game. I think they squeaked by though.
Yeah, I had Dolphins winning that.
Did you see those new shirts
I
that
had
came out with?
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota.
I had Minnesota winning that one against the Dolphins.
Oh, that's
yes.
right. We talked about that one.
Yeah, and you said I was going to take an L.
Yeah, you were. I
Yeah.
thought.
Minnesota got that the defense the Packers wish they had.
You know, what I'm thinking of though is the shirt. I can't get over their shirts that they have. Have you guys seen their shirts?
Negative.
For the Vikings?
No, for the Packers. Or not Packers. I mean for the Dolphins.
Oh,
Yes. Have you guys seen the Dolphin shirts?
Honestly, I couldn't
And
care
that-
any less about either one of those teams, so no, I have not.
Okay, so it's the Shock the World.
It's not typing.
Oh crap. I think it's like Shock the World t-shirts.
Whoa, buddy, look at your history.
Whoa.
What is that?
Oh, TikTok, YouTube TV.
Elon
I don't
Musk.
think we were supposed to see that.
Oh, here we go. What was I thinking of? Oh, Shock the World t-shirts.
Shock
Yeah,
the
I think
world.
it's Shock the World. I don't remember.
By Rod Wave.
Let's see.
You might want to type in like Miami Dolphins.
Miami t-shirts. The Dolphins t-shirts. Oh.
Oh,
Anyways,
those
it's
ones right there, right?
it's the Shocker.
What?
Yeah, it's like the Shocker, and it's like two
That-
in the
that's
blue,
perverted.
two in the blue, one in the pink. Have you seen it?
I have not seen it.
Oh, where's it at?
I don't think it exists.
It
Yeah,
does. It
If
does.
you're not finding it on Google, it does not exist.
Yes, it does.
Internet's never wrong. Everything's true.
Unless that guy got
Probably
it.
just
Unless
a
the
fake
kid.
one that was
No.
made.
But he got it
No,
custom made.
I know someone that got
Retro
it. He could have got it.
t-shirts.
He could have got it custom made, and he's usually on here in the chat, and he's not.
Oh.
He's not in the chat right now. Let's see.
Do you guys
Um,
think Tua should have been playing?
No.
I
No. I think
I don't think he should play the rest of the year.
I don't know. That's
No?
a big statement,
Based
man.
on the way he went down and was
Yeah, he didn't look solid.
Yeah.
I can tell you that he did not look solid. I was kind of worried.
I mean,
he's
he
gonna
got
be like the Nets to Antonio Brown, where he's gonna be doing all this
CT,
crazy
all this
nonsense
crazy stuff.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Antonio Brown's going crazy though.
Dude,
He's lost.
disrespectful, man.
He's lost a few. He's lost a few melons. Look at those.
Oh, okay. That's pretty
Two
cool.
in the blue, one in the orange.
Yeah,
is
those
what
are
it is.
definitely custom made.
Yeah, those are cool though.
Isn't that sick? I think that's sick.
Yeah, I need that. I need a Packers one.
Yeah, we tell him to send us some of those.
Yeah, yep.
I'm pretty sure.
I gotta be Packers colors. I'll take it before the Bills game.
I'm pretty sure he made that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to be able to. I don't want to show their faces on here. That's why.
Oh, too late. You gave them their names.
I didn't give. No one can see us yet. It's just us.
Okay. Okay.
It's just us. But
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. I think those are cool. I think they're really cool. They're one of my favorites.
Interesting.
Panthers and Rams, 24-10. Rams came out on top.
Yep, I had the Rams.
I had the Rams as well.
Hey, do this real quick. What are some teams that have a big cat as their logo or as their mascot?
Man, you spend way too much time on TikTok because I've already seen this video.
It helps. I like TikTok. Gives you a lot of good ideas.
It's Carolina, Jacksonville,
Cincinnati
Cincinnati,
Lions.
Detroit Lions.
That's a whole
Look
lot.
he's looking confused over there.
I'm not confused. I'm just above the influence.
Jaguars.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Is that it? I think
You know,
that's
you're
it.
gonna ask
Why-
the next question of that
But-
video.
No, what was the next question?
It's like which two NFL teams share the same stadium?
Giants
Oh.
and Jets.
Yep. And I think that's one of the oldest
Hey,
stadiums, isn't it?
my shorty
No, the
just
oldest
put.
stadium is Soldier Field.
Soldier Field.
You know what's crazy about that? Is me and Vanessa were playing. We were playing Madden last night. Yeah, me and my girl played Madden.
She whooped his butt too.
Bro, she beat me last night. Actually, I thought, what's wrong with that?
She good.
Yeah, I'm like, what's wrong with that, bro? I don't want money off of her. Like we will game with people, and I'll beat them, and then they'll be like, double or nothing. I'm like, all right, bet, but you got to play Vanessa. And then Vanessa just mollywops them. So we were playing that last night, and she's like, what? The Jets and the Giants share the same stadium? I didn't even know that. I was like, I don't think they do. She's like, they just said it on the game.
They do.
So it's funny that we're talking about that now.
I think it was on TikTok.
Shout out
Pretty
to
sure.
my shorty.
Hey, so I told him he should put her in the game.
And he talked.
Yeah, and he talk, or he's playing and she's just talking.
Oh
Or-
yeah.
Bro, she can
reverse
play and
psychology.
talk. She going to be
I just
talking
want to
all
see.
that
I just
smack.
want to see it trolled, and I want to see it.
Dude,
uploaded
I want to see people rage quit to it.
hardcore.
Like, ah.
Okay, is it true though? With playing that game, can people just pause it and walk away, and then like you're screwed? Have you seen those?
I've seen the videos of it.
I think you're timed. I think you only get like a minute, and then the game comes back. But I mean,
There's something because I've seen the videos. Unless they fixed it, there used to be people that would just like pause, freeze them, and then they would just see how long they'd hold out. And I don't know if that was in like
and they would leave, and then they would get the dub for it.
But if whoever left, the other person got the win.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
that's what I'm
both-
saying.
you
They would
both
get the
have to
dub.
s-
Yeah.
You both have to stick it out until the other person just quits.
Decided to
that's
come back.
dumb. Like you got to play a game of chicken just to see who
Pretty
gets
much.
the
Yeah.
W.
There's people that do that.
That's
Especially when, and I think
Especially
it's
when
in,
they're
like,
losing.
Yeah, and especially if it's like ranked or whatever. I don't know. I don't play enough Madden.
Yeah, I don't. I play a lot of Madden, bro. I've never seen that. They haven't
Really?
fixed it then.
Yeah, they had to because that's.
I've never seen
that's-
that. And if they, man,
I'm telling you, it's messed up. It's messed
that's
up.
not right.
I don't think so, but. Oh, we got some Halloween decorations in the back. Yes, thank you. I like them too. Kind of fun.
Harvey put in work.
We should have dressed up.
I thought about it.
We should have dressed
I'm
up.
like, whatever.
Yeah, I'm 30
Whatever.
now. I can't dress up anymore.
I still dress up. I got kids.
I'm just kidding, man. I'm dressing up. I'm gonna be Shaggy.
What was the best? Well, I think. Okay, what was the best? I'm done with the NFL. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
It's been
been
horrible.
horrible
It's been
anyway.
horrible.
Get
But-
this mess out of here.
What's one of your guys' favorite costumes you remember as a kid?
Man, I went as Power Ranger at least
I-
4 times.
yeah, I was gonna say, I was a Power
I was
Ranger.
I was the red Power Ranger. Like
I
at
was the
least 4
white one.
times.
The
Tommy.
white one. Tommy was my
Yep.
guy, especially in the movie the Ooze Magoos whatever the.
The moot though.
Oh,
original
Ooze,
movie?
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that was the best. I'd still watch that movie.
Do you know that they sold that in like stores? You
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
buy
the
that.
actual Ooze. Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually found some on Pinterest, but it was like homemade and like
Yeah.
they had packages.
It's
to make
cool
it
though.
I'm like, that is cool. Like that'd be a nice little knick-knack in the studio, just like
Having it. Yeah.
nostalgia.
So mine was, I think I was 8 years old, and my mom was like, we had internet then, but it wasn't like, it was dial up. So
Yeah,
you
dial-up
gotta,
was crazy.
you gotta get up on
AOL.
that. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
terrible. So I remember she found somebody on, I don't know if it was like at our old work or whatever, but she basically made me Freddy Krueger. And it wasn't like a mask. It was I got the legit shirt. I got the little claws. She melted the hot wax all over my face. So imagine molding wax that you use or latex. Back in then, you'd have to
Yeah.
heat it up and melt it down.
I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
She would do that and put it on my skin, burning hot. I remember it, like it hurt so bad.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
out on
different
that.
now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different
right?
now. But then, like, you had to like heat that stuff up, and there's like boiling water where you had to dip that stuff in
I
there.
don't know. I might be like a low key serial killer then, because I used to dip my fingers in there
in it
on
and then
purpose.
peel it.
Like it burned. I'm like, oh, that feels kind of good.
So,
Yeah.
well, this is latex. This is a little different than the wax, but it would go on. It would leave like burn marks. Like you would be like,
oh,
it would hurt.
man. So you look like
she-
Freddy Krueger.
but
for
she
like
didn't
2
know
days
that.
after.
Yeah, she didn't know that,
Dang.
you know. So
All
I'm sat
blistered up.
like 2 hours, at least 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, and she's putting this all over, and I looked legit. Like I looked in the mirror, and she said I cried because I looked at myself, and I was like freaking out.
And your face hurt.
So the next following year, my
Crying
mom was
because of
like,
that.
my mom had a competition at work, and she's like, "Hey, they're doing a Halloween costume at work." I said, "Okay, cool." She's like, "I'm gonna dress up like Freddy Krueger." I was like, "No, don't do it," because I was young still. So she's like, "All right, fine, I'll figure something else out." So my mom at that age would wake me up in the morning for school. She spent like all morning getting ready and doing it to her face, and she comes and wakes me up by like clawing at my head. And the first thing I see is this guy, and I screamed so loud.
Dang.
I didn't go to school that day.
Oh man.
I was so scared.
Oh man.
And ever since then, that and Chucky, I don't like. I don't like those movies.
Bet.
I don't like none
Yeah,
of that
you
stuff.
shouldn't have said
Bet.
that.
I don't
You
like
should
that.
Guys
have
trying to
never
go to
told
Ball
that.
Cemetery.
Nah.
I'll meet you there.
That stuff, I'm not okay with.
Yeah, I was a Power Ranger for 5 years in a row, and then back when I was younger, it was like Insane Clown Posse was really big.
Yeah, I remember
So
that.
I used to have my aunt just paint me and my cousin's face. and
Oh,
go
yeah,
trick or
just
treating.
white and black.
Yeah,
Easy
and
day.
she would get it down like perfectly with how they were doing it at the time.
Yeah,
I can name one song from ICP.
I can name a bunch. And one of my favorites is Homies.
My
I
Axe
can't
was like
name-
one of my favorites.
Really?
I can't name any of them now, but they were
No,
like,
no, do not play
they were
this.
like,
Do
yeah,
not play this.
and I didn't even know they were like
We're gonna lose a lot of followers. if we
musicians
play
at the
this.
time when they came. They were like following around with WWE, and I was big into
Yeah.
that at the time. So that's why I was like, I'm doing it.
He said, "I'm a gigolo."
I don't even know.
Juggalo, right? Juggalo.
Juggalo.
Yeah.
But that's not the song I'm looking for because that's a whole different one. They actually had like a song called like Homies.
It's Destiny. You're not supposed to play it.
Yeah, don't
It
play
isn't.
it.
I'm not gonna play it.
He was getting ready to
I was
play
gonna-
it.
I was
Don't let
gonna-
him lie to
I
you.
was gonna play it.
You guys remember the Scream masks where you pump the blood and the blood would
Oh yeah,
come running down the face?
Well, that's what Zane's gonna be for Halloween.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know they still made them.
They do. Well, they don't. We found it at a local Goodwill, still in the package.
Dude, that's,
yeah.
I wouldn't even open it. I would have.
Yeah. So he had
Packaged it
just
up.
a regular mask, and then he's like, "I want the one with the blood." I'm like, "Dude, I don't even think they make those. How do
Yeah.
you know about
That's
those?"
cool.
So yeah, that's what he's going as.
internet man.
Yeah.
Find
I don't,
everything.
man, I don't know.
Hey, I convinced my daughter to go as Wednesday Adams.
But if anybody,
about that.
look,
We're
if
trying to get
anybody,
Abigail to do that for years. She won't do it.
Oh, she'd be perfect.
Exactly.
Perfect.
She won't
For
do
what?
it though.
to be
My
who?
14-year-old Wednesday Adams.
She'd be perfect. She has dark hair.
Yeah.
So it'd
Oh,
be, you don't
yeah.
have
And
to-
she always braids it down anyway.
Yep.
So we're like,
Yup.
just do it. And she's like, nope. I'm
Well,
out.
they got the
Dang.
costume there, and it was only $12 at Spirit Halloween. Probably an old TJ Maxx or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
They just pop up everywhere.
Yeah.
Old Sears somewhere. But yeah, it was Wednesday Adams is pretty cool. It's one of my favorite ones.
If anybody, if any single people need a costume, so I remember this. This was probably probably like 9 or 10 years ago. I went to a Halloween party and my homeboy, I met him there. And I get there and this dude has like a cardboard cutout, but it's like him in like a YouTube video, and it says hot guy or guy makes out with hot girl at party. And
Yep.
like he was just going up to all these girls and just like making out with all these girls. I'm like, dang.
him?
I'm like, dang, bro, what are you doing? Like, you gonna catch something out here. This is Omaha.
He don't care.
That's
He-
thinking
yeah.
outside of the box.
But
For
it was
real.
cool though. Like
It's a
it-
legit costume.
yeah, it was a neat costume. He got a lot of attention. So just like a cardboard box, boom, boom, boom. At the bottom, just make it look like YouTube. At the bottom, just put guy or girl makes out with hot guy or girl at party. Boom.
That would have won a contest all day.
Dude, yeah, it's cool. It's real cool.
We partied with all the Millard South kids at my high school. We partied with a lot of Scut and West Side girls. So one of our friends had a Scut. We call him the Scut Slut Party. And
Whoa.
they had them at a hotel. They rented out an entire ballroom and had a big Halloween party. And then so after that party finished, we went out to one of these houses out in like Elkhorn. At this time it was like one of the massive rich houses. Like you walk in, you're like, am I on MTV The Cribs? Like it's huge.
Why do they got 4 kitchens?
For real. So my Halloween costume, I think I told you about this one. I went to Goodwill and I came across the Girls Gone Wild film crew T-shirt.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this
Yeah, I
already.
was gonna say-
Yeah. So I put that on, and I had my old video camera, my old Sony recorder, and I'll tell you,
The big one on the shoulder.
Yeah, it was legit.
He said it worked.
It did work. It did work. And I had what did I have? I had my other buddy with like a broomstick that we painted black, and it had like we created
The
out of
boom. The
yeah,
little
we
boom
created a
mic.
boom mic. It was
That's
legit.
Awesome. That's awesome.
So I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was legit. But after that, I haven't really had any creative. I went as a nerd one time, and that was it. I mean, you look like a nerd every day. So
Wow.
I think what was that?
Exit stage left.
Was that one of your costumes? That one you had on that picture, or is that just dressed up with
Normal
some
get
glasses?
up.
Oh, you talking about the '90s party?
Yeah.
That
Oh, was that what that was?
that Chris had was a '90s party,
It was a '90s party.
and I never I won one best costume that night. Never got my trophy.
Oh,
What was your costume?
Let me see if I can pull it up.
you look like a nerd, and it was awesome.
If it's just a pair of glasses with like
Absolutely
tape
not.
in the
No,
middle, like a stocking cap.
But he had a whole persona though too, didn't you? Like,
Or is that about the one from our?
Oh, that one too. What was that one from?
That one is daughter had fake glasses, and I ran around telling everybody my name was it Jeff?
My name's Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
And for my daughters thought it was the best thing in the world.
So Revo, what are you going as for Halloween this year?
A dad.
Oh, well, that's fair.
That's what I'm gonna be.
Dad, let me see if I can find that picture.
Me too.
Yeah. I was actually gonna go as Ace Ventura in his little tutu, and he's like, "Blue for two, the hikes." He's like, his hair's all crazy.
Yeah, I
was
know
gonna
what
do
you're
that.
talking about.
I was gonna do that, but I didn't do that. So
Where is?
it was a funny picture though. That's the one we used on a thumbnail for YouTube with his glasses. That was,
That was the Jeff one.
that was a Jeff one.
yeah.
He's trying to find
I'm
the.
trying to find a '90s party one.
What was the one that was at a WWE party? You guys dressed up like Bubba Ray
Oh, the Dudley Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to SmackDown Live.
Dang, were you Bubba Ray?
No, I was
No.
Devon.
He's Devon.
I don't know, man. It's Halloween.
No, when we did that, it wasn't Halloween. That
No, it
was
was just going to wrestling.
yeah, we were just doing a wrestling.
Looked
and
legit though.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding
I
you.
can see it. I can see
I'm
it.
about
No.
to find that picture too.
It was crazy because I looked on like, holy crap!
Like,
Like
this is good.
they could have just walked out and had the music play, and everyone would have freaked out.
Literally, we had my girlfriend drop us off there, and we were walking down the sidewalk, and everybody wanted a picture with us.
I would have.
Dang, that's crazy.
would've.
Yeah.
You get it?
Thank you, Rita, for the picture. Here's my '90s party.
Okay,
Get
that's
up.
good. That's good. Fresh Prince.
I didn't see that
shirt.
one. Which one was it?
That was the '90s.
Oh, I remember that one.
yeah.
Yeah, that was legit. That was a good one.
Let's see. If she's listening, send me the Bubba Ray and Devon one.
That one was a good one. I'm telling you, that one's sick.
It sounds like it's legit.
Dude,
They
best
killed
thing
it.
ever. We killed it.
Man, I don't have like any memorable Halloween costumes. Like none.
There it
Not-
is.
Not one.
There it is. Pass that over to him.
All right, hold on. We gotta show the camera there. Let's see. They can see that.
Let's see if they can see
Might have
that.
to zoom in or something.
Oh, they can see that. They look legit. That's legit.
Let me see this.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I think it's cool as heck. Does that?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
Does that
good.
not look
That's
pretty-
gold, bro. That's
Golden.
gold.
Yeah, I would have fell for that all day. That was good. Something, because I still watch WWE because it's entertaining to me. It's getting a lot better now
Oh man, don't
that they got rid of some people.
Vince McMahon.
Got rid of some people, brought back some other people.
Oh, TikTok wants to see it. I don't know if you can pull it back up
yeah.
and show TikTok. Sorry, TikTok.
Yeah. I kind of stopped watching wrestling like after Steve Austin retired. Like I was done at that point. It's
Okay,
been-
so we actually, I took my kid into the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, and we went to Monday Night Raw. So I went to SmackDown by myself. I went to WWE live event or main event. Okay, because there used to be main event, and then they had SmackDown,
Yeah.
and then they had Raw. So then I went to SmackDown too, and then I went to Raw with my 4-year-old at that time. Yeah, that one.
There's the Jeff.
My name's
My name's
Jeff.
Jeff.
But I'm telling you,
You're like a car salesman.
Don't wish that on me.
Hey, I'm a car salesman.
not where he wants to be at though. I tell you that. But
My name's Jeff.
we went to Smoothie King Center. He was excited because he's like watches it on TV, so he's like, yeah, this is super sweet. But he was super scared at the same time. He got in there, he's like, holy crap, because they give military and their families free tickets. So if you guys didn't know that, so
I
For the
didn't know that.
WWE events?
WWE holds tickets at will call, and it's first come, first serve. If you show an active or retired military ID, you get a free ticket. You and
That's
your
cool.
family.
That's cool. Good
But
job,
you can only
I'll
have
WWE.
bring like 20 different people.
You can only have up to 4 people, but it's legit. So we went there, and he loved Braun Strowman. Like that was his
I
guy.
don't even know who that is.
It's a big dude.
Get with the times, man.
So Braun Strowman his music hit, and then he came out, and then all these, pyros went off, and
Yeah.
his eyes, and he went back, and he started sinking in his chair. I was like, oh God, it's okay, man. Like, don't worry. But he's like all sliding down. He's like, oh. And we had some really good seats. And that kid screamed all day, all night, and he walked out with no voice. But he was super pumped. I mean, it was nice to see.
So my dad won tickets to Monday Night Raw. Actually, no, it was SmackDown.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, it was SmackDown. It was SmackDown.
It used to be. It's on Friday, but it used to be Tuesday night SmackDown, and then went
It
to
was
Friday.
Thursday.
It was originally Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, this is
then
back when it was Thursday.
Yeah.
So he won tickets through KFC. Like he just went into a raffle. Boom, they called him up. So we
Of
went.
all places,
and,
KFC.
like, dude, yeah, that's what that's what he
crazy.
tells me. So, anyways, we get there, and it's not until then I found out that they're like VIP backstage tickets. So I meet Booker T, Rob Van Dam, and Chris Benoit. And I actually have like an autograph signed Chris Benoit
That's
poster.
legendary.
Is it? The dude's a freak and killed his family.
You know
But
that
that's-
WWE cut all of his stuff.
All of it.
out his
Yeah.
stuff?
But that's
Yeah.
iconic to have.
But like I
because
still
it's
have
history.
it, bro. I still have it. I
It's
have
history.
Booker T one, I have a RVD one, and then I have a Chris Benoit, and they're all rolled up.
Yeah.
They've been looked at like twice. You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna tell you though, that one is probably worth the money.
But
There's gonna be creepy people out
Crazy
there that
people that'll buy that.
well,
bet.
yeah, bro. This was not even a year before he did that. Like this happened probably like April.
and he was
or
heavyweight
so.
champion at that time, I think. Wasn't it?
When he murdered his family.
No, that was like that was in July or late June when that happened, because I was in Wisconsin and we only went up there for the 4th of July, and that's when I heard about it when I was up there.
Because I thought he won a belt right before he did that, and they had to relinquish that belt, and it was like really awkward because they didn't do it live
don't
like they
remember.
normally do. They normally
Yeah.
give up the belt live and let people
Right.
fight for it, and they didn't do that. It was weird because it was the heavyweight champion because it's the old gold belt, and they took that off for a while, and no one could compete for the heavyweight championship for a long time.
Sounds about right.
Speaking of killing families,
Well, you gotta watch what you say. TikTok's gonna say, "Hey,
well, I mean, no. This is like a live event that's happening like right now, actually.
that
So-
trial."
No, so Fremont County, Iowa.
Oh, the daughter.
Yeah, the serial killer thing that's
Yeah.
going on. So Plattsmouth is about 20 miles from us. Fremont County is another 20 miles south from Plattsmouth. So right now, basically this girl is claiming that her dad used to kill people and then make his kids help bury the bodies.
And I don't think she was lying.
And she's saying like there's like 50 to 70 bodies that she helped dispose of when she was a child, and like all of her siblings had to help and all that. And I guess the guy just passed away in 2013. Fremont County sheriffs are aware of it. Like they've heard about it, you know what I mean?
They never acted on it.
But they never acted on it, and now I guess like she showed them where the well is, and they said there's not a crime scene yet, but they had cadaver dogs
Yeah.
like get a hit there. So they're trying to figure out what to do, because I guess digging is like $300,000. So they're not trying to just start excavating this old
farm.
Yeah. So
He used to pull people. He, if I'm not mistaken, he would average 5 to 6 victims a year for
yeah, they were
This is what my
supposedly
daughter's
20
saying.
years.
Yeah.
Omaha
like 20
sex
years.
workers. Yeah.
like 20 years.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of people.
Yeah. But like it's weird because like nobody in Fremont County has ever been reported missing. I mean, there's people missing
Well,
from Omaha
okay,
every day.
Yeah, but think about it. So you do it at a bigger population to where you're not going to get caught.
Goes unnoticed.
It goes unnoticed. You're not taking anybody from your community. That's the crazy thing.
Hmm.
So he was like, he kind of knew what he was doing, but in a way, it was kind of really messed up.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy
Yeah.
because it's going to put a
It's
lot
gonna be
of.
cra- it's gonna be crazy if it comes out to be true.
Well,
Man.
that if they find somebody, like they find the person, they go through like dental records and they said, hey, this is who it is. Like, there's going to be people like, holy crap, what's
Right.
like,
50 to 70 bodies is what they're saying, bro.
That's
That is a
crazy.
lot of people.
I feel like there's more than that.
Reminds me of that movie Jeepers Creepers where they go in that well.
Oh,
and they have
yeah.
all the
Oh,
bodies up on the
yeah.
wall.
Yeah.
That's when I heard that
Oof.
story. I was like, this is a real life Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah.
Dang.
Children of the Corn was based out of
Bro, if
Nebraska.
that's
I found
true,
out.
that's like, yeah, I knew that.
That just
Um,
reminds me. Jeepers Creepers reminds me of like, because it all like a lot of corn based
But
stuff.
like
Yeah.
to think that only happened 40 miles away
It's
from
creepy.
us, like that's crazy.
I've never heard of that. That's the
Man.
nuts. So think about how how many he actually got away with without telling his family he did something. How do you hold your family to not rat you out?
How do you?
You make them an accomplice.
Yeah, boom.
Oh,
Make them, yeah,
brainwash
like
the heck out of them.
yeah,
Just say,
like,
hey, if I go down, you go down with me, kind of thing.
Exactly.
That's messed up.
Help me hide his body. They tried to hurt us.
That's messed up.
70 times.
That's horrible.
This is spooky, man. I'm scared now.
I don't want to go home.
Will you walk me to my car?
So after we're done with the live stream and the podcast,
You're gonna walk us both out to our car.
I will personally walk you out to the car, but I'm going to the berry farm. I got some friends out there hosting a party, so we're gonna go out there. And I think my older kids, my wife's out there, and my son was like, "I'm not going. I don't want to go because they have like a haunted hayrack ride."
Dude, I went to the Bellevue Berry Farm, and it's amazing.
It's
You're
like yeah.
You're gonna have a blast.
So we went to the Val's Pumpkin Patch because it's right behind my house. $45 a person.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Absolutely hate that place.
A
Yeah,
person.
dude. I will. After going to Bellevue Berry Farm this year, like I went a couple years ago, and then
It's
we've been to
cheaper, right?
Vallis like a couple more times. Vallis is just bigger, and there's more people. Like this one was cool, man. Like we sat there, chilled. They had Witch's Brew, and like I added Tito's to it after like 2 of those. Man, I was like, I was having a great time,
He was all about it.
dude, and it was great, dude. We had a
Shameless plug.
blast. The only thing was it was super windy.
Well, speaking of windy, hold on one second.
You like what you hear? Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at the ShedCast and download the latest up-to-date show on Apple Podcast and Spotify. Now, back to Nebraska's very own Harvey.
So we have what's called Hustle Drops. Remember these guys?
I do.
Absolutely.
I do.
I love this stuff. You guys got to get you some. Let's see right there. Hustle Drops. They're really good. You want to go show TikTok
what's it
some Hustle Drops. So these things clear your sinuses. My wife took some while she was sick. She's like, oh man, why didn't you tell me about
Dude,
this
they're
sooner?
crazy.
I was like, you knew about it.
Matter of
You
fact,
heard it on the podcast.
Let me hit that one time.
So
I'm feeling a little stuffed.
I said, hit this, and she did, and she said it cleared me up right away. And it's crazy because she was taking decongestants, all that stuff, and nothing
None of
would
it was
help.
working.
You hit this, and it gave you power. It gave you ultimate power. That's the crazy thing.
Watch
he's
his
like-
face. Watch his face.
Nostril flare.
Can you breathe?
That's all I can do.
It's like instant now.
That is all I can do right now.
I love it.
It's
That's some good
crazy,
stuff.
man. I love that stuff. And it's all natural. That's the best part
It
about
is.
it. Like, I'm not just putting crap into my body.
I know. I'm on that natural health kick right now, so I love this stuff. This stuff's like, it's awesome.
Dude, it's so weird, man. Because, like, no cap, bro. I got real bad asthma. So, like, I'm always struggling to breathe. On top of that, like, I got real bad acid reflux. So, like, just everything in my respiratory area is always messed up. So, and this stuff is awesome, man. Because, like,
Works
does.
instantly.
dude, instantly. It's crazy. Hustle Drops is cool, man. I'm not just saying that because we're sponsored. I'm saying it because it's true.
It's good stuff. I love it. I'm a big fan.
It's good.
So
I'm curious to try the other ones, to be honest.
I got a surprise for everyone. You guys know about it, but the viewers don't. We have someone coming to concert, and they're here tonight. They're actually doing a live show right now. And they'll be here tomorrow, Saturday. And so, I did some digging, and I was like, I hit him up on Instagram. I hit his wife up on Instagram. Hit him up on TikTok. And I was like, hey, we'd love for you to come on the ShedCast, do an interview. You got to shoot your shot, right?
Yeah, always.
100%.
So they never replied. Go figure. Whatever. So I signed up. I went to his website, and who we're talking about is Luke Combs. Great country artist.
Yep.
Great music. I love everything about him. He's a great guy. Very genuine. So I signed up on his website to be a VIB, which is it's like a very important bootlegger. Or it's like his bootlegger club. And it said, hey, if you sign up and there's a concert coming to your hometown, you'll get a chance for meet and greet backstage passes. I was like, all right, bet. So I filled it out on August 30th. Just last week, I got a notification that I won. I didn't win for tonight's show, but I won for tomorrow's show.
I'll see you there.
You're going to?
I'll be there. Not
There's
VIB,
But you'll be there.
I'll be there.
So we'll be there. You probably not.
I won't be there.
But
You'll be there in spirit with us.
Yeah.
So my
Bring
goal.
a picture of me.
So my
hold
goal.
it.
My sister wants me to FaceTime him, so I think I might just do that for her. But I want to just sit there real quick and just ask him, hey, you want to do a spot real quick, or add me on social media? I'll give him my dot card. The dot card has
Awesome
all
little dot card.
all of our information on it. I'll have him scan it real quick with his iPhone, and then he can contact me through there. But I want to link up. I'm like, hey, I want you to do an interview. Like, I'm going to shoot my shot. I'm going to bring my microphone for him. I'm going to have everything set up so I can do, like, an interview on the spot.
Are they going to let you in with that microphone?
It'd be no
Where's it
different.
at?
So it's at the CHI Health Center.
Oh, bro, I don't
But
know.
I have to bring my phone in as a scan. So even if something goes off, I have to bring that through. And what it looks like is it looks like a device that it could be for hearing. So my thing is I'm going to clip it to my hair and then make it look like it's a hearing aid.
Hearing aid.
Cochlear implant type thing.
Hey, whatever I need to do. But
Yeah.
it's just a little one. So it's just a little road one. So I'm just going to do what I can. I mean,
That's
why
cool.
not? So we'll see what he says. Hopefully he says yes. Or even just says, hey, this is Luke Holmes and you're listening to the ShedCast.
Dope.
I'd even take that.
That'd be
Dope.
sick, dude.
I'll even take that. So
Yeah. So
there's
like, you're gonna have to pay me for that.
there's
You're
some
famous.
there's some
I
opportunities.
need
there.
royalties.
There's opportunities there.
That's
So,
cool, man. That's cool. Good for you.
I'm excited. Should be a good show.
Yeah,
be a
interview
great
the
show.
out of them.
Yes, I see that. So I do have tickets other than that, and we had them. I won those tickets on Cat 103, a local radio station here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
You're
actually
gonna
going to
start winning
surprise my.
tickets.
Well, I was going to surprise my wife.
Yeah,
with
you
them.
just winning tickets left and right.
I know, but it's part of being in the radio business. You just know when to call. So as soon as they
Well,
start
text
talking,
me and say,
Yeah.
Botello, call.
when you're listening to the radio, everyone out there, if you're listening to the radio, as soon as they stop talking, count to 5, dial up the number, just dial it. Don't have it already ready to go and hit call. Dial the number, hit call, you'll win every time. But it's only if they're looking for caller 9. If they're looking for caller 10, it never works. But if they're looking for caller 9, which a lot of times they do,
Mm-hmm.
you wait 5 seconds after they're done talking, and you call it, and you'll get in every time.
Wait, so you dial the number first. Boom, 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 boom. Wait
Nope.
5 seconds for them to get done calling.
Have them done talking,
Then
dial the number, and hit call, and every time you'll win.
Okay,
It's a
so
guaranteed method.
hold on.
None of
So,
that. I have satellite radio. Nothing ever happens on there.
so,
It doesn't, but you can call in there though.
so,
You get to talk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love satellite radio.
so do like a little skit because I'm trying to figure out how to do
Yeah,
this.
run us down one real
Okay,
quick.
so you could be like, we got tickets to Scary Acres right now. Caller 9 at 712-868-8632. Dial it up.
So
And
now
I'd hang up.
So now I wait 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
2, 3, 4, 5. Now I dial.
Now you dial, and then you hit it, and it's guaranteed every
Okay.
time.
Does it depend on the speed of the dial?
No, it doesn't.
Huh.
You just dial like you're dialing a normal
Interesting.
phone number. It's crazy.
I'm
And
gonna
if
put
you're
this
in
to
your
the
local,
test.
and if you're local to your radio station, you should know their numbers because they say them all the time.
Yeah, I really don't listen to the radio anymore.
I do because I drive a
don't.
98.
Yeah, it's either
I drive a
satellite
He said I
or
drive a 98.
drive a
Apple
98.
Music.
Get an FM transmitter.
Oh, I
$20
have-
bucks. I'll
I
get
have-
you one.
No, I have a touch screen in the 98s. I have Apple CarPlay. I had all that. But
So
I
the
like,
98 was not relevant. then.
It wasn't
For this story. That's
But
an upgraded 98.
I like my radio. I like to listen to radio
That's
because
good.
I'm old radio. So like with me being in radio, I enjoy still.
But it's
listening
cool,
to
yeah,
people.
because like you can, take things from them, take
Yeah.
heed to like stuff that they say, how they say it. That's
sometimes,
cool though. Yeah,
sometimes. But
depending on if they're good or not.
I'm going back to school. I'm getting my bachelor's in audio production, so that should be fun. So by the time mid-November hits, we'll have a full recording studio in here, by the way.
Joshua Smith was commenting on.
Dude, Josh is going crazy on it.
Yeah, appreciate you, Josh.
He's over on YouTube. Appreciate you, Josh. Thanks so much. But speaking of YouTube,
He said, "Oh yeah, Ball Cemetery. We had dudes roll up with shotguns and dogs."
yeah.
Man.
No
Well,
way.
okay. So he's one of them that's went with me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So one of the viewers, he's went with me. He understands. But
So that was
Harvey's story was
no,
confirmed.
Yeah,
it was
confirmed.
It was confirmed. I'm not kidding. Dude, it scared the crap out of us. I swear to God, it was the scariest moment of my life. It was even scarier than Villisca Axe Murder House. And that was pretty scary.
I feel like that's so rigged, man. I'm sorry.
I'm partial about that one. Like,
bring
I
a Ouija
wanna
board.
go there.
Bring a Ouija board there. You'll see if it's real. Because it
I
will.
don't even own a Ouija board.
I don't either, but you can go buy one and you go in there
Nope.
and that thing will move and it will
Nope.
scare you to
I'm
death.
not getting none of that. Nope.
Just saying, it will happen. So
Nope. I'll mess around and get possessed and piss all over my own bed. I don't want none of those problems.
So they just made the last final Halloween movie,
Supposedly.
Halloween.
and I heard it was trash.
I didn't even watch the one before this.
I haven't watched.
Yeah.
I think maybe the first one or two, and that was it.
Well, they redid it. So there's the Halloween.
Yeah, but
Something,
the original,
Halloween Kills, and then Halloween Ends.
but the original, she came back, and I watched an interview after it was done, and she was crying and thanking everyone for coming back to redo it. But that was it. There's no
Yeah.
more after this. They're done, completely
Until
done.
They find the nets.
Just like Sharknado 10. I mean, that thing never ends. I swear to God.
I've never even watched Sharknado.
I haven't watched them, but every time I see a new one, it's here's 7, here's
Did
8,
you hear-
here's 9.
Did you hear Jamie Lee Curtis basically said that Kim Kardashian needs to keep her kids away from Kanye West?
Yeah, I did. She also reacted to Kanye West's tweet, and she freaked out.
Yeah.
I watched that. She freaked out. She went on some talk show and was talking about it. It was Today or something, like the Today Show. She was talking about it. I'm like, dude, leave Kanye alone. Let him do his thing. Let him be a tweaker. Who cares? Let him do his thing. The dude's woke. Just let him be woke. Let him
You see,
just be
Adidas
Everyone
canceled
just
their
dropped him.
contract with him. too.
Everyone.
Bro, he's making power moves. Basically, what he's doing is he is getting out of all of his contracts, and he's going to build up his own empire.
That's true.
He's going to Jeff Bezos it.
All right, well, hey, before everything and before we end the show, Jake Paul, right? Logan was the one.
Yeah,
Silva brother.
Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva.
So they had their press conference,
Mm-hmm.
and Jake Paul was like, hey, I'll make a deal with you. If I win, or actually he said if Jake Paul loses, that he'll fight Anderson Silva he said a UFC fight. But
He said
Silva,
MMA, and he said,
but
no,
Silva
we're not going to do that.
And he said kickboxing, and Silva's like,
okay,
all right,
yeah.
let's go. And then he says, but if I win, that's Jake Paul. He said, if I win, then we're going to create an organization. You're going to be the president, and we're going to help fight for health care, health benefits, and better treatment of
and
UFC
better
fighters.
pay for UFC fighters, yeah,
That was a hard shot.
at Dana.
Hard.
Whew.
Because him and Dana have beef. And
Dana's done with the UFC anyways, man. Dana
But-
is a billionaire that doesn't even care about the
it was a
UFC
shot.
anymore.
It was a shot at him, and it's because of their whole dispute that they have, and it was pretty big.
Yeah.
I'm tired
Yeah.
of hearing about the Paul brothers.
Man,
Well-
I like Jake Paul now.
I do.
I don't know why he grew
I
on
don't.
me.
I don't.
I like him because he's in WWE now, and he looks like a goofball.
Logan,
That's Logan.
Or
Yeah,
Logan.
that's
Oh,
Logan.
Logan.
Yeah.
I
Logan,
like-
hey, he's good, man.
That dude,
He's
he's
natural.
not
He's-
as bad as Jake.
No.
That's
I
what
don't-
I like, though, bro. It's like
I don't
they are
like-
here to troll. And
They
Yeah,
are
100%.
They get paid for it. A lot
yeah,
of money.
like you guys are putting money in his pocket just
It's
by
crazy.
hating him.
And just by saying his name the 19
Yep.
times we have.
Yep, that's marketing, bro. That is marketing 101, and they are great at it, which is why I don't mind them.
Yeah.
And he's funny, man.
I don't know.
I think the dude can really box, though. Like, for real.
No, I think they both can box.
He's not as good as he says he is.
No, they both can box. I
Dude
think they both can box.
he's athletic. They're both athletic, very athletic. I think Jake Paul could probably knock each one of us out on a single punch if we're not defending
Prove it.
ourselves.
Yeah.
If we're not defending
Run it.
ourselves, like he said, run it. By the way, we have Jake Paul on the show next week. No.
Yeah. That'd be great. But speaking of going into fighting, we do have a special guest next
We do.
podcast.
We do.
Ashton Caniglia. He's a local fighter, and he's been kicking butt, man. He has a couple losses, but otherwise
Yeah.
he's been on top of it.
Gotta
That's
get
a
it.
hard
We
sport
gotta
to
get
get
like
into.
we
Definitely
gotta
hard
try and
sport.
find a highlight reel for him.
We will. We'll get something together for him. But he's coming in the studio. He'll be. He's super excited to be here. He's pumped.
It'll be fun,
Really
Ashton.
fun.
I'm bringing my mic for you.
Yeah, we got an extra one for him. So
Finally get to talk MMA with another gentleman.
yeah, and then after that, that's going to be a Veterans Day special. Just so you guys know, a Veterans Day special. That's my favorite time of the year. Not really. I mean, I get a day.
You
but
guys get nice loans.
we do. I got a nice loan on my house, but we only get one day. You know,
You get free food at whatever restaurant you go to.
we got
that day.
all these other months. Of
Some of
everything
them.
else.
Some of them, yeah.
Applebee's.
And if you don't, they suck. We're not going to those.
Applebee's hooks it up. You get a nice sirloin.
You like that? You like that microwave sirloin,
Hey,
sir?
it's
I think
all
the
good.
Outback
That
does
medium
something
rare
too.
microwave.
Outback
sirloin?
does some stuff. Yeah, it's good. And then after that, we'll have another show going into December, and his fight is on December 3rd. So we're getting him in here before his big fight.
Okay, that's
Then-
cool.
Tell them to bring some tickets.
And then
yeah, you better.
and then we have a local girl that's hitting the charts of her own. She just released a new single, and she was on TikTok. She's like, "Hey, I hope this hits the Omaha page, whatever." And I told her, I said, "Hey, I'll talk."
What's her
about
name?
You're gonna put me on the spot.
Save
No.
it for after the show.
Yeah,
No, it starts with the H, right?
I want to say Hannah, but I could be wrong.
It's not
but,
Hannah.
But I want her on the show because she has a good voice. She's in the cross between, I think, Paramore, and my wife says Avril Lavigne. I don't think Avril Lavigne, but
Oh, that went old school.
she's talented. She sounds good, and she's super pumped. So I shared her video, I reposted her video. She had a lot of people like that video, and she kind of went viral with it, which is really
Where'd
good.
you share it at?
I just did a repost on TikTok. So,
Gotcha.
but yeah,
Oh.
she's super talented. We'll have her on there. We're gonna debut her new single live on the ShedCast. So she's super pumped. So we'll bring her in here and kind of see where it takes her. But
Cool.
we'll be one
I
of the
like
first-
fellow artists.
we'll be the first interview for her. So it'll be exciting. Kind of hopefully she does really well. She's really good, man. She's really talented.
yeah.
So. But other than that,
Man, I'm really trying to think because I read an article on a female artist from Omaha.
yeah.
She was like in like the Omaha magazine, and I just read the magazine like yesterday.
It might be the same one. I don't know. She's super cool.
Yeah.
She's blonde. I can't remember her
guarantee
name.
it's
though.
the same girl.
I feel
man.
so bad.
She's
but
like on the come up right now, like real,
She
real
is.
big. Yeah,
she's really good.
And she's been doing like shows at Barn Autos, what I read.
Yes,
Can't
she's
remember.
really good. So
Yeah.
shout out to her. She's awesome. So I'm excited to have her on there. Oh, Sarah just became a #1 viewer on TikTok. Awesome. I love TikTok. Who we got over at YouTube? Got Josh. Josh over on
Got
YouTube.
Josh. Yep, Josh blowing it
He's
up over
He's
here.
hanging out over here.
Boy been scrappy his whole life.
What'd he say?
Like the temp drops too. Boy been scrappy his whole life. Oh yeah, good loans. He's talking about the
Yeah,
vets with the good loans.
He's a fellow vet too, so he's awesome.
Yeah, appreciate you guys' service.
Yeah, no, thank you. You know, I seen a video on TikTok about a guy asking why people still thank veterans for their service, and I shut down TikTok. It was done for the day.
Yeah, like nah, man. I'm out.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Some people, I tell you.
Hey, man.
Some people's children. That was my mom's favorite thing to say. Some people's children.
Well, it's just like Tom Brady comparing NFL to a deployment.
Speaking of, isn't he?
He
Getting
took.
divorced now?
I don't
Yeah.
know, but
Is
he.
he legally divorced now? Because I know they announced
I
it.
know they said he filed or
Well, he
something.
also
Yeah.
took back his statement and said, "I apologize. It's not comparable to
Yeah, 'cause he
deployment." I'm
shot
like,
Yeah,
himself in the
military, yeah.
foot.
yeah, but I'm like, dude, you don't even know. Once you go into the field and get shot at by enemy over the enemy lines, like that ain't.
It was a poor choice
It
of
was,
words.
it
but,
was.
I mean, he was using.
I
it.
understand. I
Yeah.
understand what he meant. It's hard on his family. It's a hard lifestyle. You're constantly traveling. I get that, but
Yeah.
He chose that life.
you did, and you chose
Right,
to make millions. I mean, that's what makes me mad is he compared it to the military and going to deployments. I'm like, dude, we don't even make a fraction of what you make.
Right, right. You were not touching them dollars.
Get
Not
away.
even close,
So
man.
that really pissed me off. But
You could be extremely high up in the military. You still ain't touching Brady numbers.
you're not going to. There's no way. It's no way.
Is this her?
That is her.
What's her name?
Faith. Is it Faith? No, what is it?
This is Annalise.
Annalise. That's what it is. It's Annalise. That's the video.
Shout out to Rita for
She's hooking it
sending me
up.
that.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, not
Annalise.
the same one that I read in the Omaha magazine. But yeah, that's awesome.
Her song is good. Well, we're gonna play it. We're gonna do
Yeah,
it.
I'm excited, man. I like local artists.
Yeah, she's awesome.
A
So
good time.
other than that, TikTok, we appreciate you, and YouTube, we appreciate you. Like always, don't forget to like, subscribe.
Mash that button. Boom.
And remember, we're trying to get 10 subscribers over here on TikTok. Once you do, you get a nice little drawing prize. Josh is actually one of our renewed subscribers, so he's on
Shout
a
out,
renewal
Josh.
plan. And we do got another guy named Husker Fan in here.
Thank you, Husker fan, for joining.
As soon as you said that.
He's on here. He's subscribed to for the month. So once we reach the 10, we can have a drawing, and it's a pretty sick prize. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, you guys, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much. And
We are the ShedCast.
we're out of here.
Later.
Later.
Thanks for listening to the ShedCast. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast on Apple iTunes and Spotify at the ShedCast LLC. Go ahead and leave a rating and review, and don't forget to share the podcast to friends and family. Give us a follow on all social medias and visit our website at www.theshedcastllc.com to keep updated on all things happening on the podcast. From all of us at the ShedCast, thank you.